Hi everyone, it's Caleb Coles here. I'm an Australian singer-songwriter. Today we're going to be reacting to HUA CHENYU and his performance of Dad, I'm Home. Now, I have heard this performance is a very emotional performance from HUA CHENYU, and it has been a little while since I've reacted to him, and I've really been looking forward to seeing this performance. So let's get straight into it. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure to subscribe.
我听说，通常在战争后，就会换来和平。但为什么我看到我的爸爸一直打我妈？就因为喝醉酒，他就能拿我妈出气。我每次真的看不下去，可是又没有办法。那时候我的年纪还太小，从小到大，我只有在妈妈身上才能感受到温暖。我总是在想，为什么我的爸爸会那么凶？然而我到现在都没有找到答案。如果真的我有一双翅膀可以随时出发的话，我一定会偷偷地带着我妈离开这个家。
Yeah, spoken word and a piano. You can see the tears in his eyes already, and yeah, it's obviously a terrible situation that he's been through, and so him up there sharing his thoughts and feelings and connecting with all kinds of people who have been through the same thing. It's unfortunate that domestic violence and that kind of thing is as prevalent as it is. And yeah, you can see him bearing his soul there. Let's keep watching.
不要这样打我妈妈，我说的话你会听吗？不要这样打我妈妈，难道你手不会痛吗？其实别人的家庭，别人的爸爸，种种的暴力因素一定都会有原因的。但是呢，妈跟我都没有错，却还是离不开暴力。亏我还叫你一声爸。从小到大，你都叫我学习你，把你当榜样。好多的假象。妈妈常说，你要乖啊，要多听你爸的话。教我怎么听你的话，你教我怎么跟你像啊？你教我怎么跟你像啊？教我怎么跟你像啊？ 叫我怎么跟你想啊？不要这样打我，妈妈。我说的话你会听吗？不要这样打我，妈妈。难道你手不会痛吗？难道你手不会痛吗？
Yeah, like obviously those screams are coming from a deep place, and it just makes me think how sad it is that, you know, it's happening to so many people around us, and we're not even aware of it. Like right now in our communities, there's children who are being subjected to this kind of thing, and it almost speaks to the responsibility of all of us to be aware, but also to grow up and to not only educate but make sure all of us are learning to be healthy, because dads only do that kind of thing when they're really unhealthy, when they've been through stuff, and does not excuse it at all. But we need to learn to figure out a way, you know, to stop these kind of things from happening. And it's not an easy solution, but you can hear HUA CHENYU, you know, that emotion pouring through, and that line, don't even your hands hurt. This idea of, yes, he's talking about his hands hurting, but it's this idea of, isn't what you're doing affecting you as well? Like, how, it's almost a cry of, how can you keep doing this? Isn't it bringing you pain as well? And yeah, really, it's a brilliant line, but it's very, very, you know, sad. So let's keep watching.
不要这样打我，妈妈。我说的话你会听吗？不要这样打我，妈妈。我还想叫一声爸爸。
Yeah, what an emotional performance. What a difficult thing it must have been for him to do that. And speaking just with a piano, the way he was just there, simply telling that story of what has happened to him, is such a vulnerable place. You know, as a performer, we're often hiding behind vocals and instruments, and you know, we allow emotions to come through in various ways with melody and harmony and all those things. But to just be able to grab people's attention and tell such a raw human story, in that sense it was brilliant. And in another sense, it's so sad that there are songs like this, if that makes sense. There's a beauty to them, and there's a beauty in the sharing of our pain that can help other people. And I love what he's doing in that sense, that he's being vulnerable, sharing his story, because there's other people that will be able to connect with that and hopefully bring them some relief. But again, you know, sometimes we wish, well, I know I wish we lived in a world where that didn't happen at all, you know. Anyway, this was a great performance. heart-wrenching, emotional. I had to hold back, tears a few times. But yeah, great. What an artist. I really love HUA CHENYU. I love watching his performances. I've seen 3 or 4 now, and each one is completely different and it's captivating. And I really want to hear more. Let me know in the comments which one I should do next. If you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.